statistics. So, Bruce, what do you think this job report means for what the federal government may decide later this month when they meet?
Well, I think, Chase, you're right. It's got to confound them. They were hoping that those numbers would be much lower. So that would take pressure off the Fed from having to raise the rate. I think that this is just one more nail in the coffin, so to speak. They're going to have to raise the rates, and we're probably going to see a 25 basis point bump. Even though the job openings increased more dramatically than they expected, we actually saw unemployment jump from 3.4% to 3.7%. And by the way, that's exactly what the Fed is trying to accomplish here with their interest rate rises, right? How they cool the economy it feels so callous when we talk about it like this, right? We're just talking about numbers, but what you realize is this is people and these are families. But they need to raise the unemployment rate to help slow the economy down. So, yeah, I think this is a fascinating time, and I'm sort of glad I'm not in their seat.
Finance that. What are your thoughts around some of this commentary coming from these folks and the impact it has on the real estate market?
Well, I got to be honest, I think it's grossly inappropriate. And what I mean by that is in this day and age, Chase, where social media spreads like wildfire, right? People can say things, whether it's true or not, if it's a massive headline, right? That will spread like wildfire. And my fear is that we actually make it real, right? It's not real. I mean, you and I know we talk about this each and every week about what's going on in the market and how we have an absolute shortage of inventory. We've got a lot of pent-up buyers sitting on the sidelines waiting to go. What would cause a meltdown? Well, it would have to be that all of a sudden, all of these sellers or homeowners who are financed at 3%, or actually what we know is most of them are less than 6%, would all put their houses on the market at one time. I just don't see that.
Well, I think one interesting thing about both these proposed bills are that they're bipartisan, which seems to almost never happen anymore. So it must mean that there's going to be some general support around the concepts, right? And of course, the concepts are housing, affordable housing, more inventory. They all kind of flow into the same river, if you will. I do think, Bruce, that, some of these amounts that are tax exempt haven't been updated since 1997. So currently, single homeowners who sell their home can only exclude $250,000 in gains, and joint filers can exclude $500,000 in gains. And again, 1997 is a long time ago. So it may be a time for an update regardless. And yet we know that one of the ways governments incentivize people to do what they want is through tax breaks. It's not the only way, but it's a popular way.